split verdict by the Madras High Court in the Senthil Balaji case. Habeas corpus petition has now been accepted and the case is to be heard by a third judge. Remember that Senthil Balaji's wife, in fact, had moved a habeas corpus petition before the Madras High Court after her husband, Minister in the Tamil Nadu government, Senthil Balaji, had been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate in a money laundering case. He has been in judicial custody since. Now there's a split verdict coming in from the Madras High Court in this petition, which was filed by Senthil Balaji's wife. Habeas corpus petition has now been accepted and the case will be heard by a third judge. Pramod Madhav is joining us now to bring us more details. Pramod, tell us what happened in court. Pramod, are you able to hear me? Pramod, give us more details about what happened in court this morning.
Absolutely. The case came, the verdict was expected around 10:30 a.m. and Justice Nisha Banu and Justice Bharat Chakravarti have now given a split verdict, which means that the drama is expected to continue as well, because for the last 1 week it was the Tushar Mehta who appeared for the ED and Mukul Rohatgi who appeared for Senthil Balaji, and the argument from ED was that the petition of habeas corpus is not maintainable as Senthil Balaji was already under custody by the time habeas corpus was filed. However, the Meghala, wife of Senthil Balaji, stated that habeas corpus has to be filed because the arrest was itself illegal and Senthil Balaji should be released immediately. This was the actual petition that was being heard in Supreme Court, in the Madras High Court, and now we have a split verdict. Justice Nisha Banu has said that the habeas corpus petition is acceptable and the detinue can be released, but Justice Bharat Chakravarti has said that the arrest of Senthil Balaji is valid, and currently we've been also said that this matter will be heard by a third judge, probably the Chief Justice.
So basically, if you are to understand this right, Pramod, the petition has been accepted at the moment, but whether the detinue can be released or not, that will be a matter before a third judge.
Well, both things will be heard by the third judge itself, because this is a split verdict. Bharat Chakravarti has also not accepted habeas corpus, so that's going to be both matters will be heard by the third judge, and his verdict is one we are waiting for now.
Okay, so when is that expected to happen, Pramod?
So far, as we speak, the Justice Nisha Banu and Justice Bharat Chakravarti are inside Madras High Court and the verdict is being read. So after this, the actual document will be brought in, and then and only then we will be informed as to when the next hearing would be and who's going to be judged. For now, it is expected to be the Chief Justice of Madras High Court who will hear this particular case. Senthil Balaji is still in the hospital and he is under police protection, a judicial remand which was also extended last week by the Sessions Court, and he has also been given by a number as per which he is actually a prisoner of Pural prison. So right now the justice claims that Justice Nisha Banu claims that he can be released, but Bharat Chakravarti says that he cannot be. So that's the reason this is going to continue for some more time.
Okay, and as far as the Tamil Nadu government is concerned, how are they, of course, pursuing this, or is this a matter which is being pursued only by Senthil Balaji's wife? Because we do remember that MK Stalin was consulting legal experts as well very recently, of course, after the governor dismissed Senthil Balaji and then withdrew his own decision.
Absolutely, that is the part, the high drama that is involving Senthil Balaji, because as the matter was being heard, even before a charge sheet could be filed, the letter from the governor, the first letter that was released, that letter claimed that Senthil Balaji is being investigated for money laundering and various other cases, and the governor's letter almost accused Senthil Balaji, showing him like a guilty person, a convict, and said that he has been dismissed because the Chief Minister did not do so. But Tamil Nadu government completely decided to disregard it. The Chief Minister very clearly wrote another letter stating that the governor does not have the authority to dismiss his ministers. You do not have the power to dismiss my ministers. That was the line that was used by the Chief Minister then, and that order was disregarded, by which Senthil Balaji is still continuing as a minister without any portfolio assigned to him. And Tamil Nadu government completely stands by Senthil Balaji, where the Chief Minister says that even in his recent recent interview, he said that there are three ways to identify a person who is being investigated. The first one, who is being actually called as an accused. The second one, where a charge sheet is filed. And the third one, who has been convicted, and only in the case of the third one, the person could be dismissed from the minister post. This is how the Chief Minister actually classified a person who is being investigated. That way making clear the Tamil Nadu government still stands behind Senthil Balaji, who is still being monitored and under treatment at a Kaveri hospital.
Okay. Pramod, stay on with us. Nalini is also joining us over the phone line right now. Nalini, can you explain the legality of this? What exactly happened in Madras High Court? What does this mean for the petition which was filed by Senthil Balaji's wife?
Well, Palami, Senthil Balaji's wife had filed a habeas corpus petition before the Madras High Court, essentially challenging the legality of the arrest of Senthil Balaji. So in that regard, there was a division bench, which means a two-judge bench of the Madras High Court that had heard the matter. And today, the two-judge bench has given a split verdict, where one judge, which is Justice Nisha Banu, has said that the habeas corpus petition is maintainable and that he, in fact, should be released from custody. On the other hand, the other judge, Justice V Chakravarti, has said that she differs, in her opinion, from Justice Nisha Banu. And which is why now the matter is going to be placed before the Chief Justice of the Madras High Court, to be placed before a larger, possibly three-judge bench to decide the case once again. There's been a difference of opinion between the two judges on as to whether or not Senthil Balaji's arrest is legal or illegal, which is why a three-judge bench is now likely to hear the case once again on merits and then decide as to whether or not he should be released from detention.
Okay, so which would include, Nalini, whether the petition is accepted or not, that will be decided by a third judge.
Yes, precisely.
Right. Nalini and Pramod, thank you so much for joining us with all of those details.